you know that whole "it's me, hi, I'm the problem, it's me" type energy.
Oh, I love those. Y'all ever get the Susie store-bought pesto ones? No, just me.
Wait, hold on. Objection. Hold on.
What?
That's a fucking Taylor Swift song. Hello?
I know, but I'm talking about like, you know, on the talk about stuff that like is kind of fucked up, but that. Listen, I understand. I am the problem, but them's is the talks too. Okay, I'm gonna be real. T Swift a real one.
I think we're both right here. Fuck.
Okay, okay. Let's continue.
All right.
I lost my train of thought. Where was I before I got rudely interrupted?
Third crosswalk.
Okay,
a third
so
time.
on the no, Your Honor, just so the first time I wasn't present. The second time, well, I can't verify he was even on a crosswalk the first time. The group 6 stuff, I didn't witness. I just heard from the person. The second time was from south to north along or parallel to Palomino Ave. Then from west to east, and both times he stopped in front of a moving car. The first of which was speeding, and again, it's sort of back and forth. Then he approaches the back seat. I don't know if he held a knife at someone to get out. Doesn't matter. One of them jumps out. He gets in the car. A second one jumps out in the back, and he's now alone in the back seat with a knife to the passenger originally. Then he jumps over to the driver backside and holds the driver up. And I make it clear to them, like, hey, listen, we need to stop so we can discuss the situation at hand. And he never did. He just continuously started screaming, drive, 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 you know, as he typically does.
Specifically, who is he the one that's screaming?
Vingle at all times throughout all of this.
Okay. All right,
now the driver of the vehicle, that person here,
hello,
you know, originally didn't want to drive, but considering he had a knife to his neck, you know, he did, as he should. So I'm trying to communicate with Vingle here, trying to get to a resolution. Nothing is stopping him. He's just screeching about driving and getting away, and it does. You know what? We'll just move on. Eventually, Your Honor, the car flips. Now, when the car flips, the vehicle, you know, for them to continuously escape, then, Vingle here then had the passenger, whose name is, stand by, Lily Pandia. She was forced to flip the car over so that they could continuously attempt to escape. She did. She was released after that. An officer took her statement, and we continued pursuing.
Can you repeat that name one last time?
Lily Pandia.
Okay, thank you.
So that happened. They then continuously flee. Eventually, at some point, the vehicle starts smoking. It's an absolute mess. I mean, sir, victim, whatever your name is, I'm sorry I have to do this to you.
Hold on,
Your Honor,
what is your name?
Oh, what? Me?
Yeah, what's your name?
I am Moses Khan, but I'd like to remain anonymous. Thank you.
Okay.
No, it's too late for that.
Your Honor, the person who wishes to remain anonymous continuously said stuff like, "Don't worry, I'm a driver." I'm paraphrasing here, but he pretty much implied he was going to get away. And Your Honor, it was clear from the very beginning that would not happen.
You heard him say, "Don't worry, I'm a driver."
Can I butt in? Can I butt in here,
no.
Your Honor?
No, you'll get a turn.
Yeah, you'll have your turn, pal. You'll have your turn. It's okay. It's okay. Moses, for what it's worth, I understand he was weighing you down. Don't worry. So, Your Honor, back to the situation.
Did you just call him fat?
I didn't say that.
Your Honor, objection.
These insults can only get you so far.
What is the objection?
Badgering my client here. Insult after insult.
Your Honor, I did not directly say anything about the other individual.
Said he was fat.
Girl, that's not what I said. Open ears, please.
Said he was weighing him down because of his weight.
You know, maybe if you just considered some other out-of-the-box avenues, like maybe the emotional weight of what was going on was contributing.
Let's
okay.
Mr. Rhodes, let's rephrase the statement. Let's try that one more time.
Yeah, okay. Moses, listen, I understand that there were factors weighing you down. Is that good enough? I put factors in there.
Yes,
okay,
that's
thank
suitable,
you.
yes.
Okay, sure. Yep.
So, eventually, Your Honor, the vehicle ends up in the canals between Mission Row and Popular Street. Y'all know which canals I'm talking about? The canals, you know?
Yeah, the Duda canals, yeah.
Those, exactly. So, first we get taken onto the Popular Street side, all the way to the north side. They then U-turn right past, like, the you know, if you continue all the way north, you end up in the lake. Like, right before that, they U-turn on the other side. They start going south. And, Your Honor, I'm thinking to myself, they are going to jump. They're going to jump onto the freeway. They got the speed. They had it all. And, Your Honor, I wasn't going to take it. I was about to call off the pursuit right then and there. I was going to do it. I swear. However, they did not take the jump. They didn't take the jump. So then they U-turned, eventually going back. And they did this, like, a few times. Eventually until the vehicle very sort of weakly went over the ledge into the little train station repair station, that the thing there right at the opening, you know, next to the building with like the little tunnel through it. You know which one I'm talking about? And if you go all the way north to the tunnel, at least an off-road path to Los Santos Freeway, right there. Mm-hmm. And Your Honor, I thought they was going to take the jump. I thought they was going to do it. And then seconds later, Your Honor, I heard boom. And then it went boom, boom, boom. Long story short, Your Honor, Moses, suffering from all of the baggage that he's dealing with all in one moment. I can't even fathom what he was going through. Struck an explosive container, resulting in the vehicle blowing up, resulting in Vingle, who was holding a knife to Moses' neck, blowing up, catching fire. Moses blowing up, catching fire, both of them needing medical attention, and Vingle specifically stating he was going to blow up the hospital.
Wait, specifically, when did he say he was going to blow up the hospital?
Never.
Objection, Your Honor. Test the lying.
Yeah, just I'm gonna sustain. Not the test of lying. I'm just gonna sustain the objection for just random utterance. But go ahead.
Mm-hmm. So, hold up. Let me hit on everything here, just to verify. He pled guilty to the accomplice to reckless evading.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. The criminal threats is on the basis of stating he was going to blow up the hospital. And I believe that was but towards the tail end of receiving medical. I'm actually going to withdraw that because I'm not 100% confident exactly when it was stated, but it was stated he was going to blow up the hospital.
So you're just saying he stated that, you're just not pushing any charges based on that.
Oh no, I'm pushing charges, criminal threats. He stated it, but you asked exactly at which point. That's a little toss up for me.
Okay, but you're saying he did say that, you're just not sure when.
Exactly. That's what I'm stating. Yes. The 2 counts of kidnapping is going to be on Moses, who is the driver of the vehicle and forced against his will to recklessly evade, and Lily Pandya, who did leave a victim statement given the situation.
Is she not? Is she dead?
She is not. However, again, she was left with an officer to receive a statement and then released because we didn't know how long things were going to take, and we went immediately from hospital to here. Okay. So that's the 2 kidnappings. The reckless endangerment is on the basis of, Your Honor, running into crosswalks, attempting to get hit by cars to try to extort people. Now, I know what you're going to say. Well, why wouldn't you charge them with like fraud or extortion or whatever? I don't know. Here's the thing. It didn't happen. So like, it would be kind of difficult, you know? And I wasn't present for the first one to be able to justify something like that. But him placing himself in danger by running in a crosswalk in front of a speeding vehicle and stopping, You're on a reckless endangerment through and through. And the reckless endangerment of putting a knife to somebody's neck in a moving car, Your Honor. Dangerous. Especially, you know, Your Honor, I don't want to be that guy, okay, but he don't have hands. I'm gonna say it. He don't have hands. I think it's dangerous for someone without hands, like Vingle, to hold someone up with a knife without the full control of a hand.
When is it my turn?
Not
Soon.
Not
And
yet.
the joyriding is
Hurry the
obviously
fuck up.
for the the taking. I don't believe he intended on the thing exploding, so I'm not pushing Grand Theft Auto. But he definitely took that car. Mm-hmm.
No, that
He did
sounded
it.
like I'm a driver. I got this guy's fault.
Yeah.
Honestly.
No,
Moses, don't worry. I think that's all I got. I think that's all I got.
That's all you got. Okay. Is that Barrick with you?
Yep, sure is.
Yeah.
Are you testifying?
Yeah, it's gonna be short and sweet.
All right, go ahead.
We're not gonna let anyone ask Rhodes here questions.
No.
All
I mean, we
right,
could.
cool.
Actually, no. Hold on, because I can't hear myself think right now. All right, Barrick, any questions for Rhodes?
Yeah, they did it.
Nah, no questions.
Okay. I'm going to ask Vingle, do you have any questions to anything he testified to?
Oh yeah, buddy.
Go ahead.
Oh, what the? Hey.
He's in a
Question
straitjacket.
number
What's he gonna
one.
do to you?
He had a knife in that straitjacket. I don't know. He's capable of many
Question.
things.
Shut up. Question number one. I have a question for you, Your Majesty.
That's not how that works.
Nope.
Okay.
You can
Or
ask
you
when
look
it's
at
your
them
turn.
and you ask them
I'll
questions.
let you ask a question when it's your turn.
I have to ask.
Rhodes specifically.
Road specifically.
Rhodes, my question, since you failed to mention it in your little rant there, that Group 6 driver, why didn't you mention the EMS? Hmm?
What do you mean?
Hey, get away from me.
I'm just curious why there was no mention of the EMS that had to treat my wounds from the Group 6 van.
Well, because I've already established that the individual did in fact state that he hit you, so there was nothing beyond that to state. It wasn't of relevance.
Well, if I recall, you made it sound like it was my fault. You painted a pretty little picture about how I was trying to extort him for $50 or $20, whatever dumb amount you were talking about.
Is this a question?
Yes, I am questioning why you failed to mention the EMS.
Yeah. No, I can answer. I
think
can
it's
answer.
more of like
You
a
know that
similar
image
relevance
that you see online? It's like step 1, it's a circle. Step 2, it's another circle. And step 3, it's like a fully drawn, detailed owl. Okay, you're on step 1. Okay, that's what you're addressing. But really, we're on step 3. Right, all the detail is there. You're looking at one tiny stroke of the paintbrush. Okay, you need to look at the full image, like the fact that I saw you run in front of 2 vehicles moving at high rates of speed. Okay, and tried to get
you
hit.
mentioned how long have you been awake on duty?
If I had to 12, 13-ish hours. Yep, that's it.
12, 13-ish hours. Do you feel after your 13th hour of being on duty, you're as sharp as your first? I'm just curious.
Considering, you know what, I
It's
would
a yes
say,
or no question.
well, it's a depends.
It depends.
Yeah, it depends. It depends on
Okay.
how long I was
So
awake prior
you're
to.
as good at your 13th as you are your first, huh? I didn't know we had Captain America defending our streets, Your Honors.
Oh my god.
Ah,
Is
okay.
Vingle, I
Captain
think
America?
the paralegals got something.
What do you want, freak?
Get over here.
Ah, shit. Yeah.
What do you think they're cooking up?
I don't know, but everything
Rhodes,
he
side
just said.
question,
You
completely
mentioned
unrelated.
shit.
Go
Sorry.
ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Yeah, you mentioned how you spent all day today dealing with annoying people.
Yeah.
You don't think that might have irritated you a little bit to our meeting?
Rarely am I ever irritated.
Well, you've sounded kind of irritated as you were fighting with my paralegal.
Listen, when I get
She
sass,
didn't do anything,
I
Rhodes.
give sass, okay? So you better be willing to catch what you throw, is what I'm saying.
This paralegal stopped her day job to where she feeds her family to come help me, and you attacked a civil servant verbally. I feel as if you might be a little irritated, Rhodes.
Wait, who's the civil servant he attacked?
Senior buns worker.
Are they a civil?
It's the
Obviously,
only damn
everyone.
restaurant in this town, Serge.
No,
the only-
I don't know about that. There's the cafeteria at the hospital.
Oh,
Wait, really?
That's
really?
not open to everyone.
That's right. It's only open to important people.
How do I get in there?
Yeah, how do I get in there?
Become a cop.
Huh. Well, I just like to ask, Rhodes, are you mad?
Wait, aren't you supposed to say or no?
Just a reminder, Mr. Rhodes, you are under oath.
Your Honor, I am not mad. Absolutely not mad. I love my job.
I'm gonna, Mr. Vingle.
I'd like to remind the
Mr.
Majesty.
Vingle, Mr. Vingle, I'm going to allow you to go up to his face and ask him the question one more time.
But hit him with the or nah at the end.
Are you fucking mad or nah?
Nah. Are you mad you'll never
I'd
be
like
a
to
police
remind
officer?
you, you're under oath, Rhodes.
I know that I'm under oath, and you know what else I'm under? Your skin, knowing I will make sure you never get hired, even if you get your record expunged.
He's
Objection.
Are
attempting
you-
personal attacks against your majesties. I
Oh,
feel like he's mad.
Aw, Vinky, are you gonna cry? Are you gonna blow up the
Hey,
hospital?
what's the objection, paralegal?
Yeah, what is the objection?
Come on.
I'm honestly a little bit confused after that last thing he said.
Yeah,
Oh,
overruled. Okay.
Yeah, all right, yeah, confused. Yeah.
All right, Vingo, you gonna respond to his statement?
What'd he say?
He's
The
Mr.
whole
Rhodes,
you're
can
not
you
getting a
repeat it?
job thing.
Yeah, are you mad you're never gonna be a
He's got
police
personal
officer
vendetta.
again?
That's my
Well,
objection.
all I'll say, your majesties, is look where the last department got us.
Which one? There's like
Pi-
7 of them.
Fucking shit pile. The one, 5 years ago.
Your Honor, respectfully,
Yes.
Vingle was never valued.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me remind the court.
During an
what
8 to 10
happened.
hour casino holdout, he actually volunteered in his wheelchair to go down the elevator.
I'm a soldier.
I clearly remember being in that area for that.
Your Honor, followed by screeching radio communications of them throwing stuff, multiple explosions, and him going down. I remember this
put
too.
I'm a
it-
fucking soldier.
I will put this in court record officially. Vingle Dan went down that elevator shaft with batons in both hands like a fucking war hero.
That's
that's
true,
an
your
honor.
majesty.
If only Vingle Dan had raided that rhino before he did that and had, actual firepower.
That's
like 2,000 guns.
that's still up for debate. I never got caught for that. Anyway,
They just never
Uh,
pushed the warrant.
Huh?
For then.
who the
Oh.
fuck's talking to you, Pipsqueak?
I am.
All right,
Keep
Vingle,
it down.
Any other questions for Mr. Rhodes about
Yes.
his testimony?
Oh. Yes.
Go ahead.
You said I held someone up at knife point. Yes or no?
Yes.
Your Majesties. How?
That is a very good question, actually. I will allow an actual explanation from Mr. Rhodes.
Go ahead, Rhodes.
Yep.
Explain away.
And there better be science.
Yep. You know what, Your Honor? I suspect that he has a cutout in his straitjacket, and the reason Your Honor, think back to my
he
testimony.
Said I don't have hands. He said I don't have hands on record.
Your Honor, he does have arms but no hands. And let's go back to my testimony. Remember when I was talking about, the video, the kid with the knife, and I thought it was gonna play out like a, what's that? A knife? No. Your Honor, how would I call that out and know that he had a knife at that time if he didn't have a knife? You know?
Personal vendetta.
Anything else,
Personal
Vingle, or are
vendetta.
we good to move on to the next witness?
Oh yeah, sure, whatever.
Okay. All right, Mr. Barrick.
Wait, before he goes, can I point something out, Your Honor?
You may.
Objection.
What is you
My
objecting?
client he was not allowed to point something out when it was your turn.
He's just giving a rebuttal.
You know what? It's not a rebuttal, but I'm gonna squeeze it in. Your Honor, his hat looks like the moon cone hat in Maple Story, and I can't unsee it.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh.
Well, it does. That's why I wear it.
At your favorite video game there, Vingle?
Horrible
Yes.
memories.
Okay.
That's
You know,
all I
it's
had
all
to
starting
point
make-
out.
It's all
It was
starting to make
important.
sense.
Everything is kind of making sense now.
Except instead of moons, it's stars, which he is not one of. Want to make that clear.
Oh.
All right, Barrick. What happened?
All right. So I was patrolling, right? Doing my job.
Oop.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
I don't want to raise any alarms, but this cat went.
I'm above you.
No,
you
he-
stupid
No,
fuck.
he's above you. He's
What
above
the
you.
I don't
He's
want to.
ascending to the heavens.
I don't want to point out the obvious, but if this is possible, I don't think a knife with a straitjacket is unreasonable.
I'm sitting on a lamp.
agree. I'm going to agree on this
I'm
one.
sitting
No.
on a lamp.
Doing that.
How did you get up there?
Wait,
I jumped.
I don't think Shaquille O'Neal could jump that high.
I hopped on the desk and jumped.
That's a clear 7-foot jump.
I
Is that
have...
your vertical?
Yes.
Jesus, I'm okay. All right.
I'm impressed. All right, cool.
It's in court records now that you have a 7-foot vertical. So
Wow.
All right. Go ahead,
Sorry.
Barrick. Sorry, you were on patrol.
No,
That's
it's
about how
yeah.
far we got.
Yeah. I hear over the radio, Officer Rhodes here requesting backup. He's in pursuit of Glendale, occupied by 2 victims.
Hold on. Silence your damn phone in the courtroom, and you better not have answered it.
oh,
Oh shit. Hey, he answered that shit. Hey, dipshit.
You better not still be on that phone call. I see those lips moving,
yeah,
and
I
I
see
can't
your
hear
lips
a word
moving
you're
from over
saying.
here.
hey,
What
speak
are you
up. We
doing?
can't hear you.
And he's still talking.
You
He's
might
still
want. You might want to. You might want to mumble a little louder.
Oh boy. Oh. Okay.
Boy.
Well. Okay. I'll be over here on my phone, I guess.
Remember, guys, this is why you don't answer your phone. Ever.
Mhm.
People call you, and you do not pick up the phone.
This is the guy that's suing me.
Oh,
Well,
hello.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
Hello. Sorry about that.
It's all right.
That was embarrassing. Anyway,
Silence it now.
it's on silence, Your Honor. I'm sorry about
Barrick,
that.
I'm sorry that this man is so rude and
It's
interrupting
okay.
your testimony.
It's all
I'm
right.
sorry, Your Honor. I'm sorry, officer.
It's all right. I got plenty of time. Not going anywhere. But anyway, yeah. So here over the radio, Rhodes requested backup.
Shit, I don't know.
2
if that's the right-
hostages in a move in Glendale. I don't remember what exact direction it was, but either way, I was like, all help. I attached to it. We started chasing it. We identified that the back passenger was indeed the aggressor in this situation, the kidnapper. We later identify that suspect to be one individual sitting on top of the lamp over there, one Vingle Dan. And we would pursue that vehicle for about 5 to 10 minutes before we'd, actually, no, it's probably about, it's probably about 5. And then it flipped over on, the Palomino Olympic Freeway kind of area where the woman, in this case, being held hostage, would emerge from the vehicle and be told explicitly to flip the car or I'm going to stab him. And yeah, so she flipped
that's
the car.
another criminal threat. That's another one.
Yeah, and then as soon as the car was flipped, he said in Vingle, in this case, he said, and I quote, "Leave her." And then they started driving. And
now, when he said "leave her," since you heard, who was he, pertaining to?
The individual to my left here, your right, sitting on
her.
Right there.
No, to him about her.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, yeah. I'm saying
All
who's the woman? Who's her?
In this case, Lily Pandia.
Okay.
Objection.
What's the
Okay.
objection?
You say
Huh?
it was a conversation that you weren't part of, and is she here?
No, he quite literally said, "I heard it."
He was part of the conversation.
No, he wasn't.
Okay. Well,
We're
either way.
overruling that objection. We're overruling it. Just
well,
Thank you for the
He's
cheer.
anyway.
fucking right.
Anyway, the chase would continue at that point. Another responding officer would stay back with Miss Pandia and get her official statement, which you see in the report. And we would continue to chase this Glendale, now only occupied by the victim to my left and the individual up on the wall there. And we would continue to pursue them into the canals, or doo-doo canals as you called them, behind Mission Row, parallel to Popular Street, in which we would kind of just spend a few minutes going around in kind of like NASCAR formation in the canals, if you will, where we were clearly trying to set up for some kind of jump, either on top of the building in the rail yard there or up onto the freeway, in which...
Hey, don't forget the shed part. He said, I wanted him to jump on the shed.
Yeah, and yeah, he did he did attempt this several times. I can't make out the exact wording besides like one sentence of like Vingle wanting him to jump on top of the building in the rail yard, but and every other time they failed it, and then at one point they would fail it extra bad and explode by crashing into one of the tankers down there.
In
where they
Your
would
Honor,
both be rendered
in Moses's
incapacitated.
defense, he claimed to be a driver, not a pilot. The moment they got airborne, no longer
that's
experienced.
wrong.
Roads.
Yeah.
Roads.
Yep.
You
you say
had your
airborne?
turn.
I know.
you did have your turn.
I didn't hear an objection from them. Yeah, I did. They went airborne.
Oh,
Objection.
Is that
Shut
LeBar
the
behind
fuck
you?
up, Rhodes.
I'm just looking for my cowboy hat. Anyone see one?
Yeah, look, it's
Oh.
LeBar. You said airborne, and all of a sudden LeBar's behind
Oh.
you.
Anyone see my cowboy hat?
Might be in the chambers next door.
Because all I got is this thing here, and I look like a winterized pimp or something. I can't even find my suit jacket or anything. Anyone seen it?
Might be in the chambers next door. Down the hall to the left.
I'll
Oh,
take a
man,
look
I love
after
Ben
this
Strauss.
case is done. I'm kind of interested now. Thanks.
Yeah, and then from that point forward, both
You fucking object.
the victim and the suspect would be incapacitated and would receive medical at this
Do
point.
something.
And upon transportation, upon stepping foot into the hospital, just before reaching the bed, Vingle did say he would blow up the hospital.
Objection. I didn't say that.
And then
Hey, hold
Then the
on, there's
doc-
an objection
Hold
on
on.
the floor.
Yeah, there's an objection on the floor.
Hey, you
I
want to
didn't,
respond
I
to
didn't
that?
say that. Hearsay.
Ooh, rebuttal.
Okay.
Can't you rephrase and just say, you heard?
Yeah,
Eric.
keep your fucking mouth shut.
what?
There's an objection to hearsay. How do you
Wait, you
respond?
You
stupid?
gotta respond to it.
With what?
Wait, he's objecting. He's saying you're basically full of shit.
He
Well, that's
pretty
what
much
happened.
did say that.
Well, that's what happened.
Rebuttal. That's
Wait,
what
can I
happens.
rebut?
Rebuttal, that's what
Can I rebut?
Well,
Wait,
Your Honor, the
No,
whole
no, no, no.
dinosaur
Hold on,
came
Hold
Hold
on,
on,
whoa,
hold
whoa, whoa! If I can't talk, you sure talk. No.
Hold on. Hold on. Okay, Barrick's official rebuttal to that is what is it? One more time, Barrick.
That's
What happened.
That's what happened. Bingle, how do you respond?
The purple dinosaur came in after I said that with his jetpack and then shot lasers out of his eyes. And then he said, Vingle, you're a cop now.
Objection. Barney had no involvement.
That's what happened, though.
Your
Wow.
Honor, I would like to point out that Barney, even in the theme song, was from someone's imagination, okay? Not real. Remember?
That is true.
Barney is a
Yeah,
dinosaur.
Just like the threat
Mhm,
that
yep,
just like this threat of this bombing's not real.
Oh, this man is cooking. Okay.
Ooh,
All right.
cool. All
I
right.
respond to that, Barrick, since this is your
Just say you're willing to rephrase and then say
your turn.
you heard versus he
Yeah,
said.
keep
Barrett?
fucking quiet.
All right. I'm willing to. I rephrase, I suppose.
Are you okay? You know what? I will sustain the objection. I will let you rephrase. Go ahead.
I heard without question, with 100% certainty, Vingle say that I'm gonna blow up the hospital.
Objection!
Uh-huh.
Didn't you just come back from an explosion? You didn't. Maybe your hearing's fucked up.
Wait. This is where you get to question him about it. This isn't an objection here, Vingle, but you can ask him these questions.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You can do
Hey.
that. You can let not right now. Not right now. Just once he finishes, you can go up and ask him all these things
Mhm.
you're cooking with.
Hey, you got it.
Perfect. All right, Barrett, continue.
I believe I also heard him say something along the lines of, I won't blow up the hospital if I can get a job, but I'm not 100% certain.
Objection! Hearsay!
He
Alright.
finished that one with, but I'm not certain on that
But
one.
I'm not certain, so it's up to you. You can dig into that once it's time for you to question him if you'd like. Probably be easier.
You got it.
All right, perfect.
And
Anything else
then
you may have heard, Barrett?
he seemed very interested in a janitor position that he might be offered after this trial, but that's beside the point.
At the police station?
No, at the hospital.
Oh.
Oh. They do need a janitor there. That
They
place is a disaster. All right, Rhodes, any questions for Barrick?
I think that's about it. I think I'm good.
Okay.
Okay, question from the bench. Barrick, how long have you been on duty?
About 12 hours, sir.
Oh, okay.
Are
All right.
you better or worse at hour 12 than you are at hour 1?
That's a complete toss-up. I'm going to be honest with you.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. All right,
Depends if
Bingle.
we've hit that second wind or not, you know.
Bingle, this is your turn. You gonna go
Yeah.
out there like Ali, or are you gonna whimper?
I have a few questions for this man, Your Honors.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's hear it.
Well,
I Pipsqueak, what you got?
I would like to talk to the Majesties and strike this man for insulting me.
You may treat him hostile.
Your Honor, can we get clarification? That doesn't mean he can physically hit my.
Not physically, verbally. And if you have psychic powers, maybe mentally.
I was simply resubmitting the phrase that he sent my way moments ago.
I would like to ask again. What's your name again?
Who are you asking?
It's stupid cop in front of me.
It's
You're facing sideways.
Barrett Johnson. If you need me to fully
All right,
pronounce it and spell
Barry.
it, I can for you. It's
Now,
not that, but it's okay.
listen,
For record
Barry.
show that you just responded to that stupid cop in front of me. For the record.
Now listen,
He's got a bad
Barry.
memory. So,
You
so.
said you work. How long have you been up?
At least 12 hours.
12 hours. Much like Rhodes, huh? You guys been on duty together?
Yeah, we do our job
Yeah, but have you been together?
in the same car. No.
Objection.
What are you, fucking
Vague.
deaf?
What does together mean? Physically, like in the same
Have
car?
you guys been working together today?
Hey, shut up! There's an objection.
He's
Okay.
rephrased the question.
It just
What's
he's
the same your
rephrasing it.
objection, but he rephrased it. So, we'll go with the new question.
Okay. Yeah, we do that one. What's the new question? I didn't hear it.
Well, if you weren't yelling and irritable, you would have heard me say, have you two been working together today?
Could you clarify your question, please? Does that mean
Oh, are
in
you
the same
fucking
car?
stupid, Barry?
Who's
You
Barry?
definitely are.
Wait, your name's Barry, right?
No, it's not.
Well,
hell's your
Barrett.
name?
He said Barrett.
It's like Eric, but with a B in front.
Stupid name. Anyway, Barrick,
This is literally single.
were you riding with Rhodes today?
Negative. No, I was not.
That's pretty rich coming from the guy one letter off Dingle.
All right. Let me ask you something, Derek. Now, you said you heard me say, and I quote, I am going to blow up the hospital, unquote.
What's the question?
You heard me. I'm asking, that's what you heard me say? Oh, you fucking deaf, Derek?
Are you talking to me?
Yes, motherfucker. Are you deaf?
Or
Did
you
you just
keep
do?
saying Derek. I don't know if you're talking to
What
me.
the hell's your name?
I told you it's like Eric, but with a B in front.
Listen, Barrick.
There you go.
You
Have to
heard
think
me
they're the same
say,
one.
quote, I'm gonna blow up the hospital, unquote.
This is true.
Could you maybe think after 12 hours on duty, one explosion later, you might have heard something that wasn't there?
No.
No,
Oh,
you don't think so.
No.
Get over it.
Yeah, hold on. What?
Doodle, I'm going to need you to ask at least one question to this witness.
He's seriously just a single question. One. Any of them.
What? Barrick, I have a question for you. Do you believe
Sure, fire away.
explosions can affect one's hearing at close range?
Why do you keep looking at me when you ask Barrett questions?
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
over-
like looking at him.
He's over there. You're supposed
Can
to
you put a
face your
mirror
accuser.
behind you guys or something?
I
Yeah,
don't
just
like
ask to see
looking
me.
at him, Your Majesties.
What's wrong? Why don't you like looking at him?
Well, he's an ugly piece of shit.
Which one?
That might be the most rich thing I ever heard in my life.
Barrick, you're a handsome man. Don't
Okay,
listen to this idiot.
Barrick. Do
Hey.
you believe that explosions can affect one's hearing at close range?
Sure.
Yes. Yes. I'd like you to repeat what you heard me say in that car while it was flipped.
I can't tell if you're talking to me.
You're the one that asked the questions,
Yeah, but
dipshit.
you're like never looking at me, so I'm kind of.
Yes, I am
Yeah.
talking to you.
wait, your objection, Your Honor. He said you're the one who asked the questions. What questions did he ask? Because from my understanding, it's Vingle asking the questions.
Your Majesty's
true.
asked if I had any questions to ask about anything he said.
Yeah,
This
but
is
you
the second
said
question.
you said Barrick was the one asking the questions.
Okay. For ease' sake here, until he's done asking questions, he is addressing you, Barrick. He's addressing you.
I thought that
Okay.
was self-explanatory.
He might have the attention span of a 12-year-old, and he's
Sorry.
looking around everywhere like
The
one. But he's
courts
speaking
do
to
have
you.
to ask. Barrick, are you tired?
No,
He seems tired.
I'm just getting started.
Can I add something here?
Yes.
You say my client's got the attention span of a 12-year-old, but Barrick's the one that can't keep up.
Yes, agree.
Oh, honey, speaking about keeping up, was that
No,
even a
it's talking to
question?
you.
Have you asked one yet? What's going on?
I'm not asking the questions.
Objection,
Okay, all right.
badgering.
Bland is.
Objection, badgering.
Who's badgering who?
Rhodes is badgering my lawyer.
I'm not a lawyer. You can't say that.
Oh.
Rhodes is badgering that person on my desk.
Okay, how would you like us to deal with that?
I'd like you to. What can you do? What's the worst thing you can do?
Rhodes, please stop.
It's gotta be something worse.
Please stop destroying the paralegal.
Can you
He has
shoot
a lot
him?
to live for.
Also not paralegal. You can't say that.
You've
Okay,
literally
yeah.
identified yourself as paralegal.
You
I've not
literally.
identified myself as anything but a
What do you
senior bond
identify as then?
legal aid.
Oh, okay.
Basically the same thing. Please continue.
Please stop destroying the legal aid. Give her a chance to grow up.
Barrick, did you or did you not hear the witness over here say, I'm the driver?
I did not.
Did you hear Rhodes say that he heard that?
I did.
Okay.
Excellent. Excellent. Yes, these questions might seem odd now,
They're
but
definitely
I'm
odd.
painting a web, a story that you will understand at the end.
Right. You ready to move on to the next witness here, Vingle?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Back to your magical lamp over there. Prosecution, any additional witnesses to testify?
I forgot.
Moses.
Oh, right, Moses.
Yeah.
I almost forgot you were here.
I also forgot. I actually forgot he was here.
All right. Come stand in the pool and tell your story.
What?
In the middle.
In the middle.
Okay. Hello. Do I just start?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
you start.
Well, Your Honors, I don't know really where to begin, so I guess I'll just start with the moment I ran into that guy over there on the lamp. I was just driving around town with my friends, and then we just see something cross the road.
Objection!
What?
Are you about to say the same thing I think I was about to say? Let's hear the
Okay.
objection.
I gotta stop for a quick second.
What's the objection, Vingle?
Well,
Ho-
I didn't
hold,
wanna
hold on,
talk.
Norman. I think a doctor just asked for a fucking burger joint to be blown up.
That was the person that said it in the first place.
Oh my god. All right.
Okay, all right, continue.
Oh, well, okay.
Objection.
What's the objection, Vingle?
Yeah, continue with the objection, because
I
we
don't
got-
think they're not friends.
What? How do you know that?
I was gonna sit here and say, does this man have friends?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the
wow.
better question. Ask the question. Ask the right question, Vingle.
Proof that they're friends.
We'll take it under advisement. Continue
Yes.
your story, Moses.
Okay, so as I was saying, I was in a car with several other individuals, I guess. We were coming to a traffic light when we saw something white moving along the crosswalk. I slowed down. I was like, what the hell is that? It was Fingal crossing the road. He had a knife in his hand. I don't know how. I can't explain that either. He made it very clear that if any one of us got out of the car, he would stab us. So, of course, people got out of the car. Next thing you know, he jumps in the car with me. I'm sitting there. The police pull over. Rhodes and Barrick were behind me. They were giving me instructions on not to move, but Fingal there kept saying, "If you don't drive now, you don't drive away, I'm gonna stab you. I'll stab you in the back of the head," and then several other places. So I did what was smart and not aggravate the guy holding a knife at my neck, and just listen to him. He had me going all the way around town. He told me, "Do you know how to drive?" I said, "I'm driving right now." He said, "No, motherfucker. I mean, do you know any skips?" I said, "What the hell's a skip?" He said, "Any jumps, anything like that." I said, "Oh no, I don't know any." He said,
Hold
"Well,
on,
you
okay,
better learn
I
some."
need you to pause.
Objection!
Hold on, I need to pause for a quick moment. I need to speak to Judge Adams for 2 seconds, really quickly.
Yeah, we need a quick second.
Oh God, okay.
Damn, I can't believe he was saying he was gonna chef you up.
I know, right?
That's messed up. Oh my gosh.
Please continue. Please
Okay.
continue.
Okay.
So you left off at you don't know what a skip is.
I don't know what a skip is. Yeah. Anyways, he said, "Well, you better start learning." I was like, "Oh damn. Oh damn." So I don't know. I just drove my car up a hill, landed on a highway. He seemed pleased with it. So I was like, "Oh, that must be a skip." Uh we run into some traffic, the car flips over. One of the people in the car went outside, flipped the car. I thought, "Oh, great. We're flipped over. We can't go anywhere." He knows this. Fingal knows this. The police knows this. Police surround us. I tell the police to just shoot this idiot already. It's taking me, threatening my life and everything.
Hold on.
Okay.
Did you tell police to shoot into a vehicle that you were also inside of?
Well, I told them to shoot him. I didn't say just shoot in the car, you know? Hopefully you hit him.
Search.
Endangering the third party.
Please continue. Please continue.
Okay. Yeah, so anyways, the lady, she flipped the car over. Fingal then instantly puts the knife against my neck again, tells me to keep driving. I'm like, "Oh God." So I drive. We eventually end up in the what do you guys call it? The poop tunnels. He tells me, when I say go or when I say now, take a hard left. I wasn't sure what he meant because there was a wall in the way. So I was like, "Oh, he probably means after the wall." And he calls me a dumbass and this and that and all kinds of crazy words. Eventually, I realized he wanted me to just jump over the wall. And well, next thing you know, there was an explosive barrel in the way. I don't know if it was divine intervention or anything, but it you know, we drove straight into that. It blew up. It got burnt to a crisp. Luckily, we made a full recovery, and now we're here.
Okay. You just infer that it might be divine intervention. Was it divine intervention that you blew up or divine intervention that you survived?
Okay, what I meant by that is that I was obviously praying the whole time that I would come out alive,
Mm-hmm.
and then by some miracle there were
Praying
some
to who or
explosive.
what?
What's that?
Praying to who or what?
Praying to anyone and anyone.
Okay.
I was just
All
throwing
right.
the prayer out there.
One of those polytheists. I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, did the rest of your shirt burn off in the explosion?
It did.
Sorry. You
I
should
know.
treat yourself to a new shirt after this.
I will do so, sir.
Mm-hmm. Prosecution, any questions for Moses here?
I've got a quick question. Sorry, just to interrupt. Mr. Moses,
Yes, sir.
what would you say if we rank 1 to 10, 10 being you are the greatest Formula One racer ever, and a 1, an old woman who can't see 5 feet in front of her? Where do you rank yourself in driving ability?
Well, that's a tough question to answer, you know, because when I'm
No,
not
it
under
really
pressure,
isn't.
No, well, it was a different kind of situation. You know, I was put on a lot of
It's
pressure.
not a difficult question to answer at all. You
Good
tell
driver,
us
bad
where
driver.
you drive.
Okay, well, in this particular
Nope,
situation,
1 to 10.
Okay,
Answer
okay.
my question.
I would say a 7.
Okay.
Mhm.
7. Solid 7.
I have a question. Were you dealing with any baggage that would have affected your ability to drive?
I was.
Objection! He keeps calling my client fat.
I mean, he already answered
Honey,
the question.
you were the one who just
hold on,
implied
hold on.
that.
There's no need for this. He answered the question. He said I was. So
Let the record show that Vingle Dan is a plastic bag drifting through the wind.
Can I expand on my answer?
Yeah, what do you mean by you had baggage?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Officer Rhodes. Normally, the car I drive, you know, it's designed for 4 people maximum. But I guess with whatever Fingo is carrying, the weight of the car just couldn't handle it. So the car was
Objection.
very. What?
thank God.
Speculation. What is he? What are you trying to say he's carrying?
I don't know what he's carrying. I'm just saying I know what my car feels like on a normal load. That was not normal load.
Oh.
Oh.
So
Okay.
you're still calling them fat?
I'm not saying it. I'm just saying.
That's not what
you
he
know,
said. What he said was the car wasn't operating the same as before he was in it.
Exactly.
That's what he
I
said.
still call speculation.
You're the one calling your client
calling
fat.
your client fat. Yeah.
That's kind of messed up.
No,
You
I'm
are
saying
kind of
he
calling
did
him
it.
fat
I
by
didn't
You are
introducing
kinda
Nobody
bad
said
shit
he's
on him,
fat. It's
yeah.
always you who's calling him fat.
You
You
are
have
kind
been the
of.
one calling him fat, yeah.
He is a little bit.
Vingle.
What? Wait, hold on. Wait, what did you just say?
I said he is not at all.
That's not what you just said.
I did.
You are
say
under
that.
oath.
I'm not at all.
Yes.
I never raised my hand.
Do you feel like she's calling you fat, Vingle?
I believe she's referring to my wallet.
Yeah, hold on a second. Norman, swear her in.
All right, hand up. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, under
Yes.
the pains and penalties of perjury? So help you, airborne.
Yes.
Okay, do you think Vingle's fat?
No.
Oh,
Lie.
okay.
Hell
Alright.
yeah.
All right,
Lying.
continue.
Continue with what? Where was I?
The questioning,
Right.
from Rhodes specifically.
Just to verify, you can hear me, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can
we
hear you.
Okay.
We don't hear you.
At any point in time, did you hear Vingle make any threats to blow up the hospital?
You know what? I think I did. When I was being transported out of the ambulance into the hospital, I recall Fingo asking for a job, and I also recall the doctors telling him he's most likely not gonna get one, which made him very aggravated. And then the last thing I heard, because he was being transported a different way, I'm gonna block, and that's the last thing I heard.
I'm gonna
Damn.
blah. is
I'm
what
gonna
you heard?
block. Yeah, but that could, you know, that is.
Oh.
I mean, that's the start of a sentence that could end in, "I'm gonna blow up this hospital." You know.
Could. Right, got it.
Speculation.
Nope. Could. Right. Got it. Noted. Your objections noted for the record, paralegal.
Not a paralegal. You can't say that. I'll get in trouble.
Legal aid.
Legal
That's
aid.
okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Barrick, you got any additional questions?
Yeah, I got a question.
Ooh.
I got an answer.
Do you believe the Vingle is fat?
Oh. I believe Fingo is, you know, he's on the heavier side. I wouldn't call him fat.
You say
I'd
he's
call him thick.
overweight?
I call him thick.
Okay.
Wow.
I'll rest my case.
Hey.
With 4 C's.
Don't see why that was necessary.
Defense.
I have a few questions, Your Majesty.
Oh, look at what you've done now. Okay.
What?
Hey, Doodle, I'm gonna need you to ask at least a couple of these questions here. This is your
I
moment.
can? Okay. Well,
Yeah, we got some fucking questions.
We're allowing it. You can address the court.
okay. You said earlier that he was holding a knife in his hand to your neck.
Correct.
But we also established earlier that he doesn't have any hands. Yes or
Correct.
no?
I guess, yeah. I mean,
Objection,
Oh,
Your
okay.
Honor.
You just said
Objection.
yes.
Hold on. There's an
Moses-
objection.
Moses here doesn't know the ins and outs or, lack thereof in regards to body parts when it comes to
Oh. Okay.
Vingle, and it
so-
would be I'm not
Hold
done.
on, he's not done.
It would be reasonable to assume someone in possession and actively wielding a knife was doing so with their hands.
I do kind of feel like
That's-
you're doing a little test-a-lion right now.
I can ask a different question.
Wait, me or her?
Well, you kind of testified. Like, your objection wasn't really an objection. It was objection. It would be reasonable to assume he has hands because he doesn't
Well, my
know
objection is he
has
wouldn't
hands or-
know. Whatever that one is. I don't want to have to pull out the cheat sheet. It's years old, Your Honor.
I can ask
Okay.
a different question. That's
She's gonna
okay.
rephrase.
Okay.
The question's withdrawn. Fantastic.
Mr. Moses, do you know what hands look like?
yeah, I got 2 of them myself.
Okay.
Okay. Do you know what an arm without a hand?
Oh, that's not
would look
okay. You
like?
can't rub that in his face, Moses.
Oh, I didn't mean to. I'm just saying I got 2 hands. you
No,
know?
I cut my hands off.
You got hands. Oh, hey, got him.
He said he cut them off.
Are you fucking deaf?
No, you said you got hands. You didn't say cut hands.
He just said, and I quote, "I cut them off."
Oh, I misheard. My apologies.
But you do know what hands look like.
So you mishear
do.
quite often, don't you?
No, I don't.
Right.
Your Honor, I'm being interrogated by 2 people at the same time.
We're not interrogating you.
I'm just asking questions, Your
You're just
Honor.
asking questions. You're
Yeah,
just
but-
asking
Which
questions.
leads me to my next question. You understand you're under oath, right?
I do.
Did you or did you not say in that car, please just kill her? Why does it gotta be me?
I did not say that. What I said, I will clarify. I said, if you gotta kill anyone, please kill her.
Can I
Right.
ask? Did you also ask them to shoot Mr. Tingledan?
Yeah, I asked the police to shoot Mr. Fingal because he was threatening my life, and I didn't like it.
He mentioned, well, fuck, I don't know if I can say this. Did you or did you not mention that you wanted the passenger to die anyway?
But no, I did not say that at all.
You're under oath.
You're
I
under
know. I
oath.
know.
He don't
I
need to
didn't
be
want the passenger to
reminded.
die.
He does know he's under oath,
All right,
Yeah.
all right.
and he already knows he's on my short list for his phone ringing in my courtroom.
Oh, I
All
apologize
right,
for
all
that.
right, all
Honor.
right, all right.
That was my mom. She was just checking where I was.
And did
That
you or
that
did
also
you
adds up.
not tell me that? Did you say, "Don't worry, I'm a driver"?
I am.
Yeah, that's
I
the one I
clarified
heard.
that.
That's
Did
the one
you
I heard,
say, "Don't worry, I'm a driver"?
Yeah.
Whose is it?
Well, Your Honor, it's me, but I put it on silence. I swear, it's on silent.
Why do I hear it then?
I don't know. I don't even have a phone on me.
Now I'm starting to think you're lying.
So he's lying.
I would just decline this. There we go.
And one last question for you.
Okay.
Did you say that you felt like it was divine intervention when we exploded?
No. I said it must have been divine intervention how those barrels ended up there.
When we exploded?
Yeah, right before we exploded. You know,
Do you have a liking of explosions?
not, not when I'm involved with them, but I do
But
like to
it's
see
just
them.
divine intervention.
No, I'm just saying it could be. I'm not saying it is.
Objection, Your Honor. Asked and answered. He's already clarified with y'all when you want a clarification that he was referencing that he survived.
Exactly. Thank you.
Not that it was divine intervention that they exploded. That would be absurd.
Well, Your Majesties, if